landing right in his hometown and lighting it up like he did in that first game against Detroit, and everything that goes around it, the 100 tickets, his grandmother's seen him play for the first time. What an exciting moment for a guy who does put everything in perspective.
Brock Faber with it. A rookie will hand it off, and it's carried up by Boldy. Boldy gets to center and dumps it in. Comes off the boards quickly, and Anthony Sharp. Joel Eriksson Ek with an opportunity. Puck cleared to center, and here comes Austin Matthews. Drops Marner with a shot that sails out of play. Swung back to the line. Here's Merrill with it. Dumps it off into the corner. Little chip pass. Merrill's got it again. He'll shoot. Scores! John Merrill with his first goal in 49 games, and the Wild are on the board first. It's 1-0.
He steps in, and what a big goal. Watch the play in the corner off this dump in. Right there by Zuccarello. That is a great little touch pass that he puts it right back into the field of play, right in the good location, and that's how come it gets to Merrill. And as this comes to the
Nylander bumps into him. Mark Giordano tried to step up on Minnesota there, but the Wild on the attack. Tipped on goal by Brody. And Joseph Wall makes a stop. Broken stick for Marcus Johansson. He bails back to the bench to get one. That gives a little room for Nylander. Drop. Tavares shoots. Off the post. Rebound. Giordano can't jam it in. Oh, he had it right in his feet along the goal line and somehow couldn't knock it in the goal.
I thought it went in, but it looks like it might have clanked off the crossbar. And I thought maybe it hit the white back bar behind. And that's what I think they're going to have a look at as this thing goes in. And I almost see netting move. That's what got my eye. The netting looked like it kind of moved a little bit. And Giordano right in on top of it. This will give us the best look. No, that's crossbar and down. And
well, it's host of the most NHL regular season games of any city outside North America. This is the 16th game today. First city outside North America to host NHL regular season games 4 days in a row as Tavares had a great chance. Knocked down. Here's McCabe rolling it to the net, and it's covered up by Marc-Andre Fleury. Tavares tossed from the face-off. Matthews in to take it against Frederic Gaudreau. And Matthews won it, leaves, set it up. Here's Nylander. Got it towards the net, scores!
And so it continues.
The streak continues for William Nylander as Austin Matthews fires it home. It's a power play goal, and the Leafs tie it at 1.
He's already snarly to start with. Start with winning the draw. Tavares pushes it back to the point, then it comes straight in. And Nylander is just going to lay this thing across. It goes off the pad, and then I think Matthews is going to poke this up into the top of the net. I wasn't sure at first if it went off Marner's stick as he shot.
McCabe goes after it, holding, tracking on him, and it's Nyes that'll hand it off. A little give and go with Austin Matthews. In over the line, come the Leafs. Marner with it, got it across, scores! Nyes with the one-timer, and he puts it into the back of the net, and Toronto takes the 2-1 lead.
It's on the board, and you're not going to keep this line quiet. Not only does Matthews move the puck, but he also joins the rush and gets his feet moving. Giordano is a big key to this. If he doesn't join the rush, this doesn't happen. He joins the rush, he gives them another option, and it's Giordano that ends up setting this all up. It gets to Nyes. There's the little tap pass, and there's Gio joining the rush. He drops this off to Marner, because give it to the guy who really can see through the spot. Memorable. And Matt Sundin, what a great player. Played against him lots, and he was something else. Big, strong, had the reach.
Gaudreau through center. Hands it up while now trying to set it up again. Hartman fires. Stopped by Roll. Rebound side of the net. Gaudreau jamming at it. Can't get it in. And Joseph Wall again. Nyes on it again. Back for Austin Matthews. Matthews at the point. Will backhand it in deep. Nyes breaks free to get it. Watched by Hartman. Play it across in front. Morgan Rielly. Great chance. Oh, and Fleury was down. Couldn't lift it over him.
Gets in the way. Johansson gets a shot at it and a right leg save. And how about this one? Joining the rush, the defense. You know, he doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. He just stays in the lane.
Chance in front for Nyes. Matthews trying to reach it as well. They jam at it. And that one just rolls wide. A mad scramble in front of the net with Foligno.
The puck, guys like Nylander, the puck becomes a magnet to them. It just follows them around, and it's crazy to watch as we see Foligno, the big body, getting inside. You can't go up the wall, you can't go hard around, and Tavares sitting right down on the dot.
Zuccarello sends it in front. Oh, and a great chance for Kaprizov. But Joseph Woll stands his ground with a pad down and keeps it out.
And I mentioned getting green sweaters in behind them. Right here, Zuccarello, we saw his nice pass on the first goal. And right there, Kaprizov, all by himself on his forehand. He looked to go backhand. I thought he was going to go backhand 5-hole. His 200-foot game is fantastic. And a little bit of ugliness we saw from him on the slash on Eriksson Ek.
So here we go, third period underway. Austin Matthews gets his direction from Marner which way to go. Snapped it wide. Marner after the puck. Sends it around back of the net. Matthews has got it. Drops it off. Quick shot by Rielly. Scores! Morgan Rielly snaps it home.
Marner comes over the line with Matthews and he tells him, move to your left, move to your left. And then it ends up, Matthews goes to his left. It's a hard around by Marner to Matthews, and then the defenseman joining in on the play. We've seen Giordano do it tonight. We've seen Rielly do it tonight. And once again, he cuts right into the top of the circle. Minnesota doesn't.
Foligno. After it in the corner, comes up with it. Goes back to the point. Middleton shoots, scores! Jake Middleton gets it under the bar, and the Wild are back within one.
Now to let this thing go away. First John Merrill with the goal, now Middleton, 2 D-men striking here for the Minnesota Wild. They do not care where it comes from. Once again, hard work out of that corner. Remember, it was Zuccarello that tipped that one out that led to their first goal for Merrill, and here it's Foligno doing a real nice job down low with Eriksson Ek. They rotate out of the corner. They find Middleton, very similar.
Played it over to Brodin. He'll fire it in. Rielly is on it in the corner. Sends it back to the net. That got away from Brodin. Nylander after the puck. Comes to the point. Brodin hands it off. Faber skating in. Scores! He banked it off someone or something in front.
Towards the net. And good things happen. Zuccarello pokes this back to the point. That's a one battle right there over Tavares. Faber does a nice job of cutting in, and the guy who starts to play off on the wall drives to the net. So a veteran player that does all the right things. He battles hard on a loose puck. He keeps it alive. And then when he turns, he beats his man back to the net. And in doing so, he's available. And the puck comes
swung over for Giordano. 6 seconds to go. Giordano will play it back in the net. And this game will be decided beyond regulation as we head to overtime. Wonderful time. And Stockholm, beautiful city. Just walking over to the game this morning. Couldn't believe how much the architecture reminded me of Bloor Street. 13-4, the shots in favor of Minnesota in the third. And the Leafs went about 10 minutes without a shot in the final half of the third period there. Will tumble for the linesman off the faceoff. He's all right, and away we go with overtime. Brodin will play it up ahead. Eriksson Ek gets it in over the line. Watched by TJ Brody. Dropped it off. Brodin in the corner. Checked by Marner. Right in front. Eriksson Ek all alone. Great save made by Woll. Puck comes free to the point. Brodin with a shot, and it's blocked by Marner. He's got a break. Johansson. Oh, and a great defensive play by Morgan Rielly. Lying down to block it. Now it's Nylander the other way. He's got Tavares with him. Nylander cutting into the net. Nylander the goal. Scores! A sweet finish for the Maple Leafs in Stockholm.
And scoring at the other. This is an unfortunate play. Tavares falls, but Morgan Rielly comes across on the slide. And what a great defensive play. And then the rest is done by number 88. He is the darling of Stockholm this week. And outside, inside, short side. Thank you very much. Can't go home, but you can't stay here. They get 4 points. out of Stockholm, and what a great way to finish for the Toronto Maple Leafs, the National Hockey League in general. A Swedish player and one of the hottest players in the National Hockey League ends this game.